Majuba. We pay homage, it's the Itadogun. We seek the great spirit's approval, manifesting the ancestral maneuver. As the Orishas move you, my child, let me speak to your spirit. You warriors calling a little louder, I want you to hear it. Just face it, don't fear it. Your mirror reflection, revere it. Shadow work, you will clear it. Just the seasons will change. You are called to rise. Open your eyes, realize, rearrange. It's not a game, press past through your pain. We are not mediocre nor mundane. You are great now, claim your new name. Break free from the chains. I just want you to see through and see true. See yourself as all of the mind sees you. The God in you, manifest your breakthrough. Standing tall, seeing life from a bird's eye view, while manifesting your Odu. We keep it real, real life and reveal. It's all in me, my destiny. I will find, follow, fulfill my destiny. I will find, follow, fulfill. Majuba, we pay homage, it's the Itadogun. We seek the great spirit's approval, manifesting the ancestral maneuver. As the Orishas move you. Just the Itadogun.
Hey, boy, this is Olu Fakola David Kai Fatempo. Thank you for joining us. We are doing our Itadogun. Itadogun is a ritual we do every 17 days to pay homage and offer Ebo. And this Ebo is not just for myself. It is for our whole community, our whole temple community. So this is a great time for all of us to kind of come together as a community and offer a bow for the coming weeks and support each other. All right, so before I start that, let's feed Ifa. Oromila soro dayo Ifa ojire oromila lere kodin kejo loro mare ajojo gona beto to da olomi to ibaja ero big bigbo olomi jigo giga gba egun ododo ti ndori na afunu to ko se ogun da bete Fakola de Ifa Fakola de we call on the Odu Kabiensi Ifa we call on the Odu Nadine Kai Ifa we ask to what our father with our sickness, cases, controversies, with our fights, litigation, losses in our fights. Bless all of our members. Protect us as we are traveling. Support Catherine Omonuso, Robert Omokathy, Taylor Omodebazayo, Taylor Zulani, Taylor Zayden, Taylor. Support Maisha, Wakadino, Margaret, Mark Anthony, Merced, Sandra, Shamila, Janine, Jackie. Support Ifa, Dara. Support all of our members. I share Ifa. We come propitiating you with Obi and Rogo. Ele Mopel, Setibra Mopel, Alomi Tutu Mopel, Alomi A Mopel, Bendampel, Ifa Mopel, Ifa Mopel, Ifa Mopel. Oh, Ifa, please support us. We give you this Rogo. Please. What our fault, death, sickness, cases, controversy, what our fight. Litigation, losses, and our fights from us. Ifa, accept this Orogbo from reading. Asher. Death, illness, cases, controversies, fights, litigation, losses, how I fight, witchcraft, and religion. Itawalo. I shall. Wedi adipa airports are sitting up. Airports are sitting up. Airport is now drawn with it, making it a ball for tourists you can drink erectors you can buy. Casipa for anything. I will drink for liquor success. Sure. All right, let us pass Ifa for all the members of the temple. Ifa, we ask that you would ward off all death, sickness, cases, controversies, with our life. From us, support Captain Omonuso, Robert Omokati Taylor, Omododo Zayo Taylor, Zulani Taylor, Zeta Taylor, Fadeke Omokati, support Fakula, Omokati, support Sandra Mushamila, Mark Anthony Omomoted, Maisha Walker Dino Margaret, support Candy Mr. Cree, support Janina Mojaki, support all of our temple members, all of our loved ones, friends, and family. Ifa, support us as we're going to be traveling. Ifa, protect us as we travel, protect our home, protect our the compound. Ifa, please ward off our death, our sickness, cases, controversy, our fights, litigation, lawsuits, and our fights. Protect us on the road. Ifa, help us to choose the right caretakers and people to support us. This time, Ifa, come to all of our rescue. Help us to be beneficial and good for us. Achei o adiopo, essa é boa, né? Papo nascer assim, não? Nascer não, né? Take away all the negativity. Remove all the adiopo from all of us. What is loaded? Ọbẹ̀rọ̀ sùn rẹ̀ àyẹ̀wò. Oyèkù méjì. Oyèkù méjì. Okay, so Ifa says, be ready. Right, cool. Or no. Loyi. No. Ire Ajé or no. Obvious. Ọgbàṣẹ́. Okay. Ire Ajé. Ifa, what type of Ajé? Ajé tutu, Ajé nina. Ofumeji, epa. Ajé tutu. Ebo, akunlabo. Otu opomeji. Ebo. Ifa, what is the best elbow for us to have our Ire be safe on our journey? Ebo, one he goat and 4 white pigeons. Erosu on Kuniwa. Yes. Oberosun, Obedusumo, Obedusumo. All right, Abora boy. The Odu that we have today, we've been blessed. The Odu Ifa is Oberosun, Obedusumo, and Ifa comes in the Ire of money. Ire Ajetutu. Ajetutu is wealth that sticks around. So, with this, Ifa is giving us so much ashe. And the ashe that we're having at this time, part of the reason why, part of the abo is, excuse me, is four pigeons, four white pigeons, is because Ifa is telling us that we will be having a blessing of clairvoyance. So the biggest thing here is Ifa is saying for many of you, many of the members are going to be having visions. And what Ifa is saying is not to neglect the visions, the dreams that you're having, because those things are going to come true. Ifa is telling us that it is going to be success, the financial success that is coming is going to be coming through spiritual work and spiritual means. And what I mean by that is from Ifa work, from divination, from counseling, from interpreting people's dreams. That's what Ifa is saying. Along with that, Ifa says that we should not be too inquisitive. And the inquisitive aspect is an aspect that will get us into challenges because of asking too many questions about the wrong thing, and the sense of things that we are not ready to digest mentally and or spiritually, getting us into trouble. So one, not to be too overly inquisitive. Also, this Odu is also coming to tell us that we need to be very aware of where we are at night. And essentially, if at all possible, please do your very best not to be out late at night. Do your best to come in before it gets too late. And what I mean by too late, I'm talking like dead of night, like midnight. Like after 10 o'clock at night. Please, if you have to be out, go to the place where you're going to be going and stay there. Because Ifa is saying that there are challenges that can meet with us on the road during this time in particular. And what is also around that, this Odu is also warning us not to doubt Ifa. In this Ifa, there's the story of a king. And the king had a vision, a dream that we call it a dream of impending doom. And when he had this dream, he went for Ifa consultation. The Babalaos told him he needed to stay in at night, and he needed to offer his particular ebo. So he offered the ebo, and the ebo was a goat. And what the Babalaos did is they took the goat and they buried the goat in the ground. Anyhow, when this happened, the king was also warned not to be doubting what the Awo said. And anyhow, along with this note of impending doom that the king had, this dream of that, he doubled his security, tripled his security. So he had security around the clock patrolling his area because the dream that he had was a dream that someone was going to harm him with spears and arrows and so on. So he did his ebo, which was good. But then the queen began to tell him, do you believe that those babalaos did that work? And he was like, yeah, they did the work. They did the work. Wait a minute. You know what? I did not see them unalive the goat. Okay, but they did their work. No, you know what? You need to check and see if those babalaos did what they said that they're going to do. You need to see if they did everything that they told you that they're going to do. Go check the ground. Go check the ground and see what they actually put in the ground. And by this time, it was nighttime. It was in the dead of night. And the king's wife told him, man, go check that out. He went and he dug the ground and he found the goat still alive. And the goat started bleating, saying like, bad, 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 really loud. And so as the goat did that, the patrol of soldiers heard the sound. And what do you think happened? They shot first and asked questions later. They ended up shooting and killing the king. So that story kind of gives us an abundance of the taboos and abundance of the messages. In a nutshell, it's all encapsulated in that story and in that verse. Essentially, what Ifa is telling us is take your dreams very seriously. If you are having any kind of negativity in your dream, make note of it. Even positivity in your dream, make note of it so that you can offer a bow and do various things in order to manifest and actualize the good in your dream, as well as for you to neutralize and terminate the negativity that is coming up in your dream. These are very essential aspects, what Ifa is saying here. And Ogbe Dusumo. Along with that, Ifa is saying, please don't be found in the dead of night, just out. Okay? So many things. And last but not least, don't investigate or question in areas that you are completely unfamiliar with. As well as, do not be doubting what Ifa is saying. Do your very best to follow it. Ifa also says in Ogbe Rosun that what we were going to be, Ifa says, cast Ifa for iron pieces when they're going to, believe, Irangi town to become the head of all Orisha Oko worshippers. So essentially, Ifa is saying these iron pieces. We know that when you make the Orisha Oko shrine, what also has to happen is you take pieces of an old hoe, pieces of an old shovel, or the head of an old shovel, and you mold and you smelt those things into that particular shrine. Ifa is telling us that many of us will be coming out of positions where we will look like throwaways, or where people had doubted us, or where people had, tossed away this scrap metal. Ifa is saying these pieces of metal will be gathered together and they will become head of Orisha Oko worshippers. So Orisha Oko is very significant in this Odu, and we are very significant in this Odu as a result of having patience, having drive, focus, and all of those things so that we can overcome what we may consider to be a challenging time at the moment. And as a result, we will be prosperous. Okay? So those are the general messages that we want to share. As I said before, Abo here we're going to offer is 1 he-goat, 4 white pigeons. So those of you who would like to be a part of it, if you're, as you're a part of the Dinkaifa Temple, the general amount is like $40, and you send that, and then we offer the Ebo. I typically have the Ebo offered other places, but other times I will offer it here. So in terms of the speed, I want to try to get it done quickly as possible. All right. So with that said, we will get that Ebo done ASAP. ASAP Rocky. All right. So those of you who would like to participate, all you need to do, we have the Zelle that is available, and you can Zelle us at 323-244-1133. Okay. It should be either in the chat or on the line below. Okay, so let us check that out. So my thought is to try to get this Ebo done this week. So once again, the number is 323-244-1133. Okay. All right. Along with that, let's see. Yeah. So we'll have it done this week. So let me offer the Tabo Eshu. We'll get this. So if y'all have any questions, you can just reach out and put your questions in the chat. I'm looking through right now if there are any questions within the chat portion, so that I can respond to any of that before we offer this Tabo Eshu. Okay, I don't see nothing. All right. So. Okay. Onshogbe Keshuba. Oshiaola. Bateteteo. Ifa Ojide. Ifa, please come and support us at this time. Olomila, let it bring the kid with little mother. I did you want to get to be trouble that? Olomi Toba Jairo, Bikubo, Olomi Tiki Giga Gaibo, Ododo Tindori, married to me to cost say. I'm a Pula Globon, Olomi, a Moimotan, Akomotanko share, Abomotani Bashi. Olomila will come offering this Tabo Eshu. The room civil, Isolate. Use this ear to ward off all the sickness, cases, controversies, ward off fights, litigation, losses, and our fights from us. Asher, Ogbe Sumo, if we have been listening. If we had been listening to Ifa's advice, we would have been able to last the test of time like our ancestors. If we had been following what Ifa has said, we would have lived to the advanced age of our ancestors. The sharp point curved knife. These were Ifa's declarations to Ika the Ho, Oko the Ho. Onire Sambi, son of the village tree. A new hoe is used to forge the rod. A new hoe is used to forge the thick rod. When the blacksmith wakes up, he is surrounded by old men. Ifa, just as the old hoe is used, the new hoe is forged. Ifa, we ask that you would help us. We're offering a bow with one he goat, offering a bow with 4 white pigeons. Ifa, help us to have the clairvoyance, the vision. Support us. Ashe Famonika Bofi, Famonika Bodai, Famonika Bode, Alada Mono Batu Fijibe, If I would pay for death, so death not affect us. We pay for sickness, so sickness will not tie us down. We pay to ward off all witchcraft. We pay to ward off all danger. We pay to ward off challenges and fights. We pay to ward off problems on the road. We pay to ward off danger. We pay to ward off the setbacks. We pay to ward off witchcraft. We pay to have long life. We paid for good health. We've paid to have good spouse. We paid to have 7-figure income. We paid to have great children. We paid to have stable home. We paid to have victory over adversity. We paid to have peace of mind. We paid for joy. We paid for success. We paid for a 7-figure income. We paid for healing. And all good things of life. If I come to our support, come to our rescue. Apple is a sibling of Apple. Apple has now joined with it, making it Apple. Guru birthday, Guru birthday. Asher Otur is he who can drink. Erete is he who can buy. Castify Farani son. I will drink the liquor of success. All right. So as I said before, be offering this elbow this week. Also, tomorrow, Sunday, we'll be doing our Ifa Temple service. It's going to be a really good topic. From survival to sovereignty. And also, tomorrow is going to be the day that I'll be celebrating my 21st year as a priest of Eshu. So if y'all are interested in coming down, RSVP, let me know. If not, you can definitely contribute to the offerings. We'll be doing a ton of offerings tomorrow to Eshu for the year. All right. Thank you so much. Aboru, Aboye, Aboshishe, Aboto. We'll see you. All right. Get the